DrShnig here, and welcome back to another episode of how to make a Blender Minecraft intro. So today we will be adding Godrays. I will show you guys how to render the animation with the preferred settings that I use. Let's add a lamp, and this lamp will be called Spot for Spotlight GZ, and I rotated the sun a bit more, and I will rotate this lamp according to the sun lamp. The sun lamp will shine the same everywhere, so it doesn't matter where you place it in your scene. 7, 5, and 7. There we go. So obviously I want this middle line to go according to the sun. However, it does matter where you place the spotlight lamps. If you didn't see last episode, we set up the proper materials for these plants and made it so that it's proper, not fuzzy rendering. We also added the sun lamp, and make sure to check it out if you don't know how to set up the scene as we did in last episode. Okay, so the spotlight is here now. I'm gonna put it there. I kind of wanted to do the whole jungle. Let's scale this up. This won't help. It'll just show me where it's going. Okay, that seems about right. There we go. Now 3, 5. 5. I'll move this back here so I can set the rotation. There we go. And is it proper? Yeah, it is. Okie dokie. I want this to be here, a bit above actually. There we go. That should do the trick. Now 5 again. We go into the lamp section here. We're going to select gray shadow, I believe. I always mess up in tutorials on the Godrays, so don't blame me. Going to light, we're going to add a tint of yellow. We're going to take halo, buff up the energy to like 1.4. Why isn't my number pad working? 1.4. Had to hit numlock, number key lock. Okay, so halo, and let's buff up the samples. No wait, is it? Yeah, buffer shadow, not ray shadow, buffer shadow. Okay, and you're gonna buff up the step intensity a bit, and filter type is box. Okay, you should leave most of it as it is and mess around with it later. I'm going to set the distance to like 50. So I want to see where this is going. Okay, so this ends off right there. So inverse square. What if I buffed up the energy? Would that just make it brighter? Yeah, it would. Okay, so 1.4. Okay, so select the lamp, hit Alt S. Alt S. There we go. Okay, so that is its distance. Alt Z to do that. If we increase the distance here, it will increase the distance as it says. Okay, now I'm going to render this. And there we go. Now we've got the rays coming in. Okay, Alt Z again. Now we will put the energy down to 1.2. Don't want it being all that bright. Okie dokie. Gonna move this down a bit too. I want the trees cutting off more of the lighting. Now hit 0 to get into your camera. Click the camera. Not wood. Wait, did I even do wood here? Yeah, okay. Click the camera, please. Okay. and hit Shift F. This is going to enable fly-through mode. I'm going to go here, and this will be my start off position right here. Okie dokie. Now I am going to go to the start. Start is 0, end is 250. I'm going to go to the start 0. Okay, go into the camera here. Put this to 100%, 1920, 1080p. This will have HD resolution. You can go on the internet and Google higher resolutions if you want to make it higher. I'm going to set it from 30 frames per second would be nifty. No, because then it's longer rendering. The more frames per second, the longer the rendering takes. My intro right now that I have is 60 frames per second. It took a long time, and it would crash on certain frames. Then I had to change the camera and re-render it. And I hope this problem doesn't happen here. So 25 frames per second, I'm going to go down PNG, set this whenever you feel like it. Compression, let's put this to 90%. I'm going to set this to 5, but if you want higher resolution, you're going to use 16. I'm doing 5 because I want this to render fast. I don't want it to render to HD because this is not going to be my intro. From 1.0, I'm going to put it to 1.5, but minimum is 0.5. That will be highest resolution. This is the best resolution. These are the best resolution settings I know, rendering settings I know for Blender render. So there we go. That's that. And now we're going to go here. Click this and select location, rotation, scale. Okay, I opened Banana Miner 25's fishing rod rig. I'm going to select a bone, hit AA, and then hit Alt R, Alt G. Okay. Now select a object and hit A again, and hit Control C. Then go to your file. Select an object and hit Control V. When it gives this, you know it did paste it. Okay, there we go. There it is. Select this main bone, and let's move it along. Let's move it over here, just above the bridge a bit. Okay. Now I gotta find my character. Where is he? There he is. Okay, AA. Let's move him over to the bridge. GZ. Okay. Let's scale him down. If he needs it. Which he does. So I'm going to scale him down. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to put in here. Probably a smoother way to move the camera would be a path. But since I don't know how to use paths, I will not be using that method in this tutorial. This is the same rig with which I use the intro. I am currently using the PvP one, and let's put this fishing rod here, close by. So, now I will teach you how to parent the hand bone to this bone here. I'm going to rotate the fishing rod. Let's just rotate it this way. Rotate this bone here. Sorry. Okay. We're going to have it in his right hand, not the left hand. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. Now move this hand over here. Actually, no. Move this fishing rod into his hand. And now that it's there, you're going to select the bone, go into the Bone Constraints tab, add bone constraint, child of, then we're going to select this bone. I'm going to hit N since it just says armature. So armature right IK. So I'm going to select this bone again. Click here, select armature, then set inverse, and then here type in right IK. Hit enter, set inverse again, and then if we want to delete the influence of the thing so that this can move freely, we will move down this sidebar. If we want it to move with the hand fully, then we will put it up and it will move. You're going to have to set up the rotation of this hand to set up the rotation of the fishing rod. And yeah, so there it goes. So we have our fishing rod in my hand and it is stuck to the hand. So I'm going to move my character here. Okay, now we gotta add the pig, so I'm gonna move myself up a bit. And here we go, Rymdnisse's mob rig. I'm going to select the piggy. So select this, period. Select the bones. Well, actually, might be just smart to do this. And unselect the chicken stuff. And then select the saddle. Okay, it won't select the saddle individually. Well, with everything, so I'm going to have to select it individually. Anything left behind? No. Okay. So now that that's all selected, I'm going to hit Control C. Okay, back here, we're going to want to select an object. Hit Control V. Move the pig. Then select them all over again. Okay. I'm going to move him down to my character, so okay. Now that he's there, I'm going to move him down a bit. And now we got to move his legs apart, so I'm going to put this here, the knee pointer bone, and put the other knee pointer bone over here, and a little forward. Same with this one. Okay, a little forward. And there we go. Now we're gonna move the knees apart. Well, the feet apart, and they should bend. Now you're gonna have to rotate this until you get the proper positioning of this mesh, because it looks really messy. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. Now I'm going to use the same exact music from my first intro. First I gotta get this carrot. Okay, so I'm gonna scale down this line. I'm not sure how to do it without scaling down the bobber. Okay, scale Z 0.7, enter. Now I'm gonna move this foot a bit further forward. Okay, because it looks like my whole body's slipping off. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so point period. Now the carrot goes on the hook. Rotate Y 45. Now that the caret is on the hook, we will also give it a child of constraint. This is cube.028. Cube.028. Enter. Set inverse. And now wherever this goes, that goes. So there we go. Okay. So now select the camera, hit 0 to get to it, and hit I in your starting position. Now hit Shift F and fly through to the next position. Actually, wait, first I'll get the music. By the way, you can close off the other Blender files so that they don't lag your computer. Okay, so now open Windows Live Movie Maker and add a random picture, and then add your music by just clicking and dragging it from the folder. Now that you've got your music in here, it will load up. Wait for that, and then set your picture duration to the duration of the music. 4 minutes, 9 seconds, 94. Okay, so that would be 240 seconds, basically. 240 seconds. We'll put it on. I know that it's not going to last this long. I know the tune is off the starter should be. So now let's play the tune. But anyways, guys, that's gonna have to be it for this episode of how to make a Minecraft intro in Blender Render for free. If it did help you, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.